Hey there, guys, it's Clark. Now, I really want to talk to you because I want you to take me serious today. Look at me. My face looks very serious, right? Hey, listen, I don't know if you're brand new to this group or you've been here a while or you've been kind of coming around the rebels or whatever, but I wanted to tell you kind of the premise or the overlying principle of what we stand for. And I want to make it real clear. I'm going to make it real short, real clear. I don't see that any business has a real future building their business or company around vendor programs, TPAs, insurance vendor program lists, whatever you want to call them. I understand that when you're getting started, that there is just a need to get some work coming in. And it's not a terrible way to get started, but you have to listen to me and hundreds, if not thousands of others that will tell you, limit how much you do while you're building your business and finding other business. Now, you're going to ask, where do you get more business from? That's another conversation. But just believe me that you're going to trade the calls coming in for a substantial lower rate at which you're allowed to bill. And sometimes even the scope is less. So you're billing less and you're doing less. Your average ticket is going to be less. The insurance companies don't make money by paying out claims. You probably are smart enough to know that, right? But what I do want you to know is while that seems appealing, and almost when you're first getting started and your cost of running your business is not very high, and it could be that what you're making on these programs might be profitable in the beginning. You might say, but I am making money off of that. It won't stay that way. It will not. As you grow, as your overhead expands, as you get a building and more trucks, and you're going to have to hire people to jump through the hoops. You're going to have more costs associated with doing that work that the insurance company wants you to absorb and eat, not be able to bill them for. As that grows, you're going to come to a point you're like, this work is not worth it. Okay, so vendor programs, TPAs, just listen to me, listen to the hundreds, if not, like I said, maybe thousands of people who will tell you it's terrible. Believe me, lots and lots and lots of people make their living and run their business with 0.0% of insurance vendor TPA work. You're not going to really work for the customer. You're going to say that you do, but you don't. You're going to work for the insurance company. You cannot serve two masters. You will be expected and obligated to march to the song that the insurance carrier program and the vendor is singing. Now, here's the juxtaposition. They're not telling you what you can and cannot do on the job. They're not telling you to do substandard work. What they're telling you or forcing you is you're going to do it for less money, and you're not going to be willing to do that all the time because it costs you money to do good work. The more training, the more staff you send somewhere else, it's going to require you to spend money, and you're not making enough for that. And then what you don't realize, or you might realize now, is that when you're not making much profit and you're making enough just to pay the bills, this industry requires cash flow. Lots of industries require that. Most all jobs, all companies. But this one, you are financing the next several jobs, unless you're doing one job at a time and you wait to get paid. But that's a slow growth. If you want to scale and do more jobs and more jobs, you're going to need your profit that you're making to fund those extra jobs. Your payroll is going to have to get done. The fuel, the insurance for your company, the training, the tools, the equipment you need to buy, on and on, the supplies, on and on. You need that profit. But when you don't have much of that, you're limited. You're limited. Don't do it. I'm teaching people how to do this. I have been for a long time. I've been teaching this. I am a coach. I am a mentor. I'm a consultant. Some people don't feel like, and it will tell you, don't hire a coach or a consultant. They're just taking all your money. They've done all this before. This is how some people make their living. I worked for and owned a restoration company, several of them. So I know what I'm talking about. But now, today, I decide this is my calling. I don't like seeing companies like yours or others struggle, especially from what they don't know. Now, if they do know it and they just reckless and go into it, okay, right? But if you don't want to continue that, because I don't want you to. Number one, I don't want any one of you to support these vendor programs, because you know what? They hurt everyone else that's not on them. It's the truth. Okay. So, excuse me. Do y'all like this? I shaved today. Can you tell? I shaved my face. I've been teaching this for years. I've been teaching restoration contractors all these different components to start and run their business. All the stuff that you don't know until after you start, or you've been in work for a while, and you learn the hard way. Because there's no class that teaches you. There's class to teach you water damage restoration. Am I recording? It'll be bad if I'm not recording. You can learn the certifications and even some education, but no one's really teaching fundamentally how to run a business in this industry or in business in general. Knowing your numbers, knowing how and who to hire, knowing where to market and how to get sales, knowing what to watch out for all the laws, how to be just a strong professional company. I have brought all these pieces in together, and on the screen right here, you're going to see a link. I've created a program. It's called 45 Days to Build a Strong Restoration Company. It's a big, massive program. Why is it called 45 days? Because every day, starting from the day you purchase, enroll, it's alive. It's not live. Excuse me. Scratch that out. It is a virtual course, which means you will purchase it, you will pay for it, enroll for it, and then you will start to receive the daily lessons. They will come at you one day at a time for 45 days in sections, in blocks. And I mean, it's going to come every day, but we're going to be in planning mode, then education mode, and then training, and then launching your company and knowing your numbers and how to run a financially strong company. It's going to be all sales and marketing, leadership, culture, scaling, on and on and on. Dealing with insurance companies is a big section. Operations, how to operationally run your company. It's a huge program. Here's a secret. It's going to be more than 45 days. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's going to grow. It's going to be more, but you're still going to get it. So you're going to get this one course at a day, or one lesson at a day for the whole course. It's not everything, because the lessons aren't huge. If I made them 45 minutes each, people are like, I can't sit for 45 minutes, and they wouldn't do it. These are short, 6. There's one that's about 18, 19 minutes, okay? We're still producing them, by the way, because we're adding to them, because we took a lot of feedback from people. But you're going to get this course. Every day you're going to get a lesson on a subject. It's going to have a workbook. It's going to have some downloads. You'll have links that you will download. We'll have some reference to some white papers, some cheat sheets, some documents that we're throwing in there. It's a well-rounded, heavy, big program that I think you're going to love. It's still being produced. It's going to launch January 26th. But here's the cool part. Once you enroll, you start receiving from day one. It's going to be I think it's the next day. Now, you're going to get the email daily. But if you don't want to watch it daily, I recommend you do. I recommend you commit 45 days to say, I'm going to learn how to run my business. My 2022 is going to be incredible. But then you're going to also have these going into a library, really nice virtual online library where they will be, I dare to say, it's almost set up like Netflix. We're going to have it in a really cultivated, cool place where you can watch it over and over with your team, share it with others on your team, and learn from it. And then last, and this is the part that I think really adds another level to it. It's not being done anywhere. Everyone that knows me knows I love community. I start these groups just like this so that everyone, including myself, can give value. Okay. You as a of this course, a purchaser, as an enrollee or a student, you're going to have access to a community of other people that are taking this course. Now, depending on when they bought it, they may be ahead of you. They may not be caught up with you yet. They may already finished it if you're like buying this much later. That's okay. They're in the community. They'll have conversations that we will have had. They will be in there forever. Conversations about digging into a topic deeper. During the course, I admit that this is a big subject and it would take an hour, 5 hours to really do it. We're going high level and then prompting it to go into the group. I'll be in the group from time to time, as often. You can tag me. It's really but by the way, I'll be there. Other people will be there. You can get a hold of the teacher, other students. My coworker Toby is in there. But this is not on Facebook. This is a really nice, elegant community. It's not super complicated, but it's not on Facebook. It is ours. We own this. There's no ads. There's no algorithms. There's no tracking, which I don't like. There's no distractions. It's only there for one purpose. Now, you may say, I'm already on Facebook for so many other things. Then go be on Facebook, but you're not going to see political stuff here. You're not going to see anyone starting junk with other people, starting shit because they don't agree with somebody else. I'm not saying we might not have some debates about how things are done. I hope we can, healthy debates, but this can be a curated, really cool. You can put in video. We're going to do live videos in there. We're going to be live lesson videos once a week in there. It's really going to be growing. It's really what it is. It's a big community that we're going to be building out to remove away from Facebook. It's going to be called Restoration Nation. So you get the course, you get access to the group and to others. This course is incredible. It's going to really be great. I'm going to put it right here. It's restorationadvisors.com/45 days. Go check it out, purchase it. Get ready for enroll. You'll get some updates throughout this month. We're still producing. We're still filming some last minute segments and modules that we're putting in because I think truth is we are expanding this to 60 days. It's going to be, but you're not paying extra for it. It's just the same price. We launched it pre-sale in early December, and a lot of people purchased it because everybody's, especially brand new people, like, well, or even some people in 4, 5, 8 years in saying, I'd like a refresher, or man, I'm still every day learning something new that I didn't know. This won't be everything. And this will not be a technical class. We're not teaching anyone how to do moisture mapping. I can do that. We can help you with that, 100%. I want to see you moisture map well. Build containment, we can talk about that. But that's not what this is. This is running your business, the culture, the people, the money, sales. How do you make it to where you can stay in business? That's what I want to build, because you can learn the rest of it. So anyway, I really want this to be successful. This is my platform to kick off the beginning of the year. It's something that I see questions on every day. Those of you that will tell you, well, I've spent probably $50,000 in my business doing it wrong. If I would have had this when I got started, I could have saved a lot of time and money and been on a much better start off and foot. This talks about everything. Don't waste money on this. Get the right equipment. Don't get the wrong equipment. This is how you ramp up and scale. This is how you stay lean. I'm really proud of this course, and I think it's worth every penny of it. If you don't agree with me, we'll have a conversation and we'll take care of it. But you can't take the whole course and then get a full refund. But if you get started and you're like, Clark, I don't like what shirt you're wearing. I don't like what you're doing. I don't think this is for me. Let's do a refund. 0. I want happy people. I want you successful. And if this is not it, let's help find you something that will make you successful. restorationadvisors.com/45 days, right here, down in the description. Go pick it up today. Don't wait. I don't know why you would, but it will be out January, I think it's 24th. I have to look and see. That's the launch day. I think it's a Monday. It's going to go out to those that have pre-bought. They'll start receiving it, and anyone between now and then will. One lesson a day goes into the library. take it over into the group. We'll have conversations around that day's lessons as well as any others that anybody wants to talk about. Stay off those programs and TPAs though. That's what I started this out with. Stay off those programs. You will thank us later. You will. And I will introduce you to a few hundred people that will tell you why. But again, if you must, 10%, 15% of your company, that's it. But it's hard. It's hard to not take on more. So I hope you like this video. I hope you like my cartoon face. I thought this was pretty cool. Anyway, be good.